Hello, and welcome to the GLEAM video series that is intended to help support you as you collaboratively work with your diverse team to develop your GLEAM Pre-K-12 program grant proposal. I'm Allison Pickens, the GLEAM Grant Coordinator and an ELA Literacy Support Specialist. In addition to hosting these videos, I am here to help support you every step of the way during the application process. In this introduction to the video series, I will clarify what GLEAM is, provide an overview of the GLEAM Pre-K-12 grants application, preview the topics in the video series, and share information about other opportunities for assistance while you work to finalize your proposal. Are you a district or charter with at least one school in which the percentage of students identified as low income is 50% or greater? Or have at least one high school in which the percentage of students identified as low income is 40% or greater? Then you are eligible to apply for GLEAM. If you intend to apply or are considering applying, please let us know by completing our short, non-binding intent to apply survey by October 31st, which is accessible through our GLEAM program website using the address listed on this slide. If you missed the deadline or are viewing this video after October 31, don't worry, just email gleam@mass.gov with your information. As a reminder, GLEAM is Massachusetts' program name for the Federal Comprehensive State Literacy Development Grant Program to advance literacy skills, including pre-literacy skills, for children from birth to grade 12. GLEAM program grants will support local education agencies to create deep and lasting improvements in ELA and literacy through multi-tiered systems of support and expanded access to high-quality preschool. There is a preschool-only GLEAM grant available. Please visit the GLEAM website for more information on that grant. GLEAM is a highly supportive grant program and requires district-wide commitment to equity for all students. On a holistic level, the GLEAM Pre-K-12 program grants will focus on supporting adoption of high-quality core curricular materials, intervention materials, and an early literacy screening assessment, as well as providing PD and support for the skillful, inclusive, and culturally responsive use of assessments and materials. There are two GLEAM grants available for eligible districts: a preschool-only grant and a GLEAM Pre-K-12 grant. This video and the subsequent videos in this series will focus on the Pre-K-12 grant. For more information on the preschool-only grant, please visit the GLEAM website. The GLEAM Pre-K-12 program grants will provide funding and implementation to support 2.5 years for recipients to accomplish specific grant activities. Applicants must select one of two grade bands to focus on, either Pre-K-5 or 6-12. Additionally, for both Pre-K-5 and 6-12 applicants, there are two funding tracks available. Learn more about the funding tracks in the next video in this series. Now let's dive into the GLEAM application components and deadlines. For those applying to the Pre-K-5 grade band, you will complete all 5 of the required forms for Fund Code 509. For those applying to the 6-12 grade band, you will complete all 5 of the required forms for Fund Code 510. Those forms include a general signature page, budget details, the required program information, and both a school's assurance and district assurance page. Please note that digital signatures are not accepted for Forms 1, 4, and 5. Instead, you must include an image of a wet signature. It is important that applicants use the correct forms and the correct fund code. All forms need to be submitted in the formats articulated in the RFP. As you work to develop your proposal, please keep the deadline in mind. For both the Pre-K-5 and 6-12 grade band, the deadline for submission is December 12th by 5:00 p.m. Applicants must email all required forms in the correct format and subject title in a single email to gleam@mass.gov. Early submission is highly encouraged. Now let's focus on breaking down the components of Part 3, the required program information for applicants in both the Pre-K-5 and 6-12 grade band. Part 3 is made up of 5 different parts, the details of which will be the focus of this video series. The video series is one component of the support opportunities available to applicants. The others will be introduced later in this video. The video series will break down each of the 5 parts in the required program information and are intended to help support applicants in developing high-quality proposals. In addition to this introduction video, the next 2 videos in this series will focus on Part A, contact and demographic information, and will address choosing a track and selecting a grade band. The next video will focus on Part B, planned activities, and will center on understanding the grant activities within your district's local context. The next video in this series will focus on Part C, and will address how to articulate a clear approach to building and sustaining multi-tiered systems of support for literacy based on the GLEAM activities. The next videos in the series will focus on Parts D and E respectively. Specifically, these videos will address how to demonstrate favorable conditions and the resources necessary to make and sustain meaningful literacy program improvements, and how to bring together a diverse coalition of stakeholders committed to the activities articulated in the grant proposal. The last video in the series will address how to use the budget workbooks to successfully develop and complete an accurate budget for 3 consecutive years. In addition to the video series, the Q&A is another available resource. Because GLEAM grants are competitive, answers to non-technical questions have to be made available to all. Our Q&A will be updated weekly as necessary. Technical assistance in the form of weekly office hours is also available. The purpose of the office hours is to answer general technical questions or clarify any information presented in the video series. Applicants will not be able to ask for specific feedback on their process or draft, nor will feedback on the process or draft be provided. These office hours will be held every Monday from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock p.m. Registration is required. Sign up once for all the available dates to get them added to your calendar, and attend as necessary at any point during the scheduled hour. In closing, please visit the GLEAM website regularly for updated Q&As, access to the video series, and registration links for the office hours. If you have any questions about the GLEAM Pre-K-12 grant application, please email me at any time at either gleam@mass.gov or allison.d.pickens@mass.gov. If you have any questions about the budget requirements and budget development, please email Gail Castle at gail.a.castle@mass.gov. In addition to the video series links, you will see a survey on the GLEAM website where you can share your feedback on your experience with the video series. We truly value your insight and would greatly appreciate if you would complete the survey after watching the videos in this series. Thank you for your interest in the GLEAM Pre-K-12 program grants. We look forward to assisting your team as you develop a collaborative, high-quality proposal with a diverse group of stakeholders.